Well, first they were in segregated schools in Virginia or in other parts in the Deep South. Then they went to primarily black institutions like Hampton or Howard or a number of other ones. Those were the two that were named the most. There was like West Virginia State, there was another Virginia State. All of them were black schools. And they were the only places that these women were able to go because segregation was the law of the country. In fact, NACA had segregated bathrooms, cafeterias. They had segregated computer spaces for the women. The East area computers were all white women. The West area computers were all black women. And really, the black women in West area had a safer space to work because there was no real segregation over there. Yes, they were all segregated, but there were hundreds of women working together in that space. So they were able to relax and be themselves without having to worry about what bathroom to use, which water fountain to use, which is just fucking disgusting. My grandmother's still alive. She is the same age or a little bit younger than some of the women that are in this book. One of the women, was loaned to the East computer area because they had some extra work that they weren't able to support because some of the white women had been pulled away from the East area computers and it was kind of generally shrinking. And whenever she said during lunch that she had to go use the restroom, they asked for directions. The women laughed at her. They were like, how the hell would we know where the black bathroom is? And they laughed at her for that. They laughed at her. I can't even imagine how insane that would feel, how ridiculous that is. And that is something that was, Hidden Figures is important because we're going to be seeing the rollback of segregation. Bad segregation was in Virginia, was that in 1959 to 1964. 1954 was when Brown v. Board of Education was decided in Brown's favor that they were